Hey guys, I'm coming at you today with a quick overview of what Granblue Fantasy is. It is primarily a Japanese gacha game. It has been translated, note, translated, not localized, but translated to English, so US players can play it. But it is primarily a Japanese game. To access Granblue Fantasy, I typically open what's called um, this program here called AndApp, which is basically a Steam for various gacha games. I only use Granblue Fantasy on it though. But what Granblue Fantasy is essentially you are a villager and a mysterious girl come. You meet a mysterious girl in the forest and her protector, and you find out that she was the property of an evil empire, and you decide to protect her, and it basically kicks off an adventure. And as you go along your adventure, you meet several people, and like there's various chapters that you play through. I'm currently on chapter 98. And you essentially leave the town and you go from island nation to island nation, because the world is basically floating islands in the sky and there's no bottom to the sky. So that is a very interesting concept. And then as you play, you get characters naturally as you play, but then you also get what are known as crystals. And they're really relatively easy to get. And you can use these crystals to do a draw. As you play, you also get tickets so that you can basically not use your crystals to do a draw as well. And then there's other tickets that you can also get too to help you get other characters. And then the more you draw, the more weapons you get. And some weapons are linked to characters. And some weapons you are just essentially fodder to help you grow your existing weapons that you use that are part of a grid. Your party consists of your main character and 5 of your crew members for your particular party. You have what's called a weapon grid. I'm still learning the intricacies about a weapon grid, but basically you have a strong main weapon and then you have the supporting weapons. And you also have a summon, smaller grid, main summon, backup summons, and then they recently introduced sub-aura summons, where these summons don't get called, but they have an aura that helps support your character, called the sub-aura. And then as you play, you can become part of a overall, like a game crew. So you have your own personal crew, and then you can join a game crew. And again, this game is primarily in Japan, so my crew is Japanese. I use the translation app on my phone to be able to see what's being said. And then as you're part of a crew, you get special skills. Like we've got attack up for fire. We've got higher drop rates, a charge boost for special attacks when you're in the middle of a fight. And it is a turn-based RPG. And I don't recall what this icon means, but basically it means you have more. I think more health is restored. And there's things that you can do as members of a crew. You can donate. You can create your own island, and things along those lines. So if you are interested in it, I definitely recommend giving Granblue Fantasy a try. It's one of those games where if you stop playing for a while, because Lord knows I have, and you fall behind, it's not really that big of a deal. They always have events that go on. They're usually about 2-week long events, and if you miss out on it, that's fine. Sometimes they'll bring it back as a side story. Sometimes they won't, but usually the events don't mean that you're going to miss out on anything unless it's an event that has like specialty characters, like the Final Fantasy event or the Demon Slayer event. Um, these side stories are just like they say, side stories that help introduce you to new characters, and you can get like collectibles through fights that are story based that can help you get other things to help boost your current team. In some cases, you can get new characters. But yeah, um, that's Granblue Fantasy in a nutshell. I probably missed a bunch of stuff, so if you guys want me to talk about other things regarding the game, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will see about creating a more in-depth video regarding that particular topic at another time. Alright guys, thank you for joining, and have a great one. Bye.